Oh, hi there. I'm Alex, and I am exhausted. Welcome back. Today's going to be a little bit different. If I'm being completely honest, my hustle muscle is fatigued. Working a 9 to 5, doing this nonstop, YouTube, family, Mother's Day. I feel like I'm burning the candle at four ends. I know it's not possible, but it's how I feel. I just want to kind of go over some of the stuff that we sold this week and some of my plans moving forward. So kind of a recap, some decent sales. Very few things that I sourced in previous videos though. So let's just take a look and talk about what went through. I sold a 1962 proof set. The 62s are great because there is some 90% silver coins in those proof sets, some half dollars, I believe, quarters. It was unopened, sealed. That was an inherited item. Sold it for $30.50. I sold a Haynes repair manual that I picked up the last garage sale, 25 cents. Actually, I think I negotiated to get the two manuals for free. They were asking 25. I bought some other stuff with it. They threw it in. So free into $10.32. Not going to change the world with $10, but it's something. Another proof set, at this time a 63 proof set, still 90% silver in it, got $22 for that. More currency. I inherited some coin collection stuff, so moving through some of that. Basically, part of me wanted to hold on to the coins as kind of like a savings and kind of speculative. Silver's at an all-time high. I can see it going higher because of inflation, but I wanted to get over the 100 orders on eBay in the past, I think, 120 days to get to top rated seller status. So I went ahead and listed some of those because they're easy to ship, they're easy to pack, there's demand for them, they're easy to list. So I went ahead and did that. So the next thing up was Thomas Jefferson coin and currency set from 1993. It's a $2 bill and a nickel. Specialty in its case went for $33. I think I did an offer on that. I think we were asking $39.95 and I took an offer at $33. Next up was a rare mug from the 1800s, another one I inherited. It has silver inlay. I guess silver's kind of our theme for today. Silver inlay in this mug. Put a picture up on the side here so you can see it. Really rare. I inherited a bunch of these cups from the Lennox CAC company. My uncle was a collector, so listing some of those. I got $150 for that one mug, which is incredible. So be on the lookout. I've been shopping for a while and I haven't seen anything like this. They're pretty rare. I was lucky enough to kind of get this collection, but if you're doing estate sales, things like that, be on the lookout for Lennox CAC mugs. It's usually, I think, a green mark on the bottom. Those do really, really well. Speaking of, we had one more mug. It was the last sale. Oh no, next sale. It was called a loving cup. It basically has 3 handles. Kind of creepy. It has little cherub heads at the top of each handle. I'll put a picture up so you can see. Really weird, but I got $61 for it on a traditional auction. I had it up for like $99, buy it now for a while, and I wanted to move it, so I think I dropped it down to like $34 starting price. Got bid up to $61 plus shipping. Yeah. Next up is before I started the video series, I bought a Nintendo Wii collection from a man here locally. So I got the Wii. I got a whole bunch of Skylanders, like 80 of them, 80 Skylanders figurines. I got a bunch of games with it, some controllers. It was like a whole set. So when I was going through, I found that I had the box for Mario Super Sluggers with manual, but no game. So kind of a bummer because I was expecting to have the game. I think it goes for like $25 on eBay if it's complete. But I listed just the box and manual for video game flippers and got $7. So, yeah. Nothing too crazy, but it's something. And last but not least, in the last video, second to last video. Forget the car video, which go back and watch if you're a car person. It's just my normal 9 to 5. I thought I'd do some extra content. But in the last garage selling video, I bought the Armani Code by Giorgio Armani sealed French women's perfume for $1. Had it listed at $65. I finally got a watcher, and views were low. Watchers were very low. And I said, we need to move this. So I sent an offer over for $29.99, basically $30. The buyer accepted. Unfortunately, it's a gift for someone here in the States, and she's in the UK. So we're still trying to coordinate getting the address of where she wants it to go so she can make payment. So that one's pending. I haven't got paid for it yet. But I'm still going to count as a sale. Fingers crossed that it goes through. But $1.30, if I could do that every day, I'd be a very, very happy man. So that is the sales that we had so far this week. My 90-day total is $3,191.66. And then let's see. Day total past month is at $1,557. So we're getting there. We're working on it. I would love to be at the point where I'm doing $5,000 a month. If I got to the point where I was regularly hitting $5,000 a month, I would do this full time. Especially if you guys start following me and liking on YouTube and I can get some YouTube income, that would be great also. Speaking of, I've decided I want to do something special for you all that follow me and subscribe. I really want to get to 1,000 subscribers, because at that point I can monetize my videos and create another stream of income rather than just making these for fun for you guys, which I'll continue doing no matter what. This is really enjoyable. I love it. I enjoy it. But the extra cash, for being honest, it's what we're all kind of about here, isn't it? We want to make the money. We want to get out of this hole we're in. So, coin collection, we talked about that. I inherited a bunch of coin stuff. One thing I got was this 1 ounce proof silver bullion coin American Eagle. There's the box. Certificate of authenticity. It comes in this fine felt covered, I don't know who still does felt covered, but I kind of like it. Box here. And we can open it up. So fancy. Try and pull this coin out. I don't know if it's going to work, but yeah. So this is a 1 ounce silver coin. Last I checked, top sale I had seen on there was like $96, and the lowest one I think was like $58. So basically about a $70 item. I want to give this away to one lucky subscriber once we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. And I know what you're saying, Alex, you have 25 subscribers right now. That's a long way to go. I think we can do it. If enough of you help like, share these videos, get more content out, I'm more than happy to give this away to one lucky fan. And maybe we'll do something bigger and better as things grow. But at this point, subscribe, hit the bell to get notifications. All that stuff really helps. And we can kind of move forward. So, plan for today, books. Things have been slow at work as usual. It's a common theme in these videos. So I went and took a lot of my eBay book listings and I converted them over to Amazon listings. Now, they're not fulfilled by Amazon yet because the sales rank's kind of low. More of the collection that I inherited. I'm really going to try and focus on more liquidating what I have to start and a little bit less time sourcing until I get ungated in some more things on Amazon. So I'm still going to keep doing eBay. It works for the collectibles I have, but I'm also going to move into Amazon as well. I got my scanner. I really wanted to go hard on DVDs because they're lightweight, they're easy to pack, they're not fragile. There's demand for them. I got myself a yo-yo scanner, which I'll put a picture up here in the video. I'm going to get that going. Going to probably look at Scoutly or Scout IQ. Still deciding what I'm going to do. But until I get ungated in DVDs, I don't want to go and spend a ton of time sourcing because I literally have boxes upon boxes upon boxes of vintage books from the 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. So I think it's smart for me to kind of clear out what I have first, see if I can kind of filter through the tailings, as they say in the mining industry, see what I can liquidate first from my own home, clear out space, build a war chest, and then I can kind of go buck wild in I really think I want to do media. I think I want to do DVDs, CDs, video games, even laser discs. I have some records that I inherited. I'm going to look into that. But I think media is probably my way to go. So some eBay for collectible stuff, but primarily Amazon. So we'll see how that goes. Today I'm going to scan some books, and maybe I will let you kind of watch and see if we find anything awesome along the way. So thank you so much. Appreciate you watching. Let's see what else we got. So in case some of you are asking and wondering, why would you work on just your own stock first? Well, this is my current basement situation. All these items here, collectibles, LP records, more as you can see on there, eBay, collectibles, and let's come over here, vintage books, coins and other collectibles, already listed vintage books. I have a lot of stuff already. And I feel like to be successful, I need to clear some of the space out and really get organized. Oh, let me show you one more thing. We'll step over all this garbage. Ugh. If you want to know what that was, I stepped on bubble wrap. So, we also have this table. A lot of these items are listed. Remember earlier I talked about the vintage Linux stuff? So, stuff like these. Kind of interesting. There's the marking on the bottom. I don't know if it'll focus on it, but I've sold these. It was during COVID. As much as I think just shy of $500 per mug. They're really ornate, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I think this half of the table is listed, and this half of the table needs to be listed. So I got some work to do. Shoot! But yeah. So I got a tiny little, this is my setup. We never looked at my setup before, so why not? This would be a good chance. Got a little light box here. Kind of staging of what I'm doing. This is my deep freezer that I kind of, who wants ribs? My deep freezer that I kind of double as a packing and sorting station. And then my roller printer is actually upstairs. So eventually I want to get it where I've cleared enough space that I can just fully be here in the basement or the garage. I don't know if my wife's gonna give up a garage spot. Basement's great, but I just think lugging things up and down would be better just to unload right in the garage and then offload right back out when it's time to ship. So it's kind of where I'm at. But yeah, I have a whole basement full of, as I like to stay clean, shiitake. Shiitake mushrooms. So yeah, let's see if we can grab a box that we haven't been through yet and list some books. Sound good? So I'm in the middle of editing this video now, and I realize if I put the two clips together of me going through books, talking to you about it, and what you've already watched, this video is gonna be like 45 minutes. That's too long. So we're gonna split it into two parts. So this is the end of part one. Stay tuned for part two. Should be releasing almost the same time. So I'll try and do an end card so you can click on it. But I gotta figure out how to do that. I'm learning. Bear with me. Subscribe, like, do all the things. Bye.